Alright guys, we'll learn back more. Persona 5. Continue on here. Still listening to the live feed update from Big Brother. It's about to be finished though. I think it has less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. So there it is. There it is. We are making history.
Okay, this will probably be it for today. We'll see.
I'm glad I could be here for this historic live feed update.
Never in my life.
Oh, this has 4 minutes to it.
20 years of Big Brother, I've never seen play this bad by everyone.
I also, I don't know why suddenly, I am on all of the updates. Because I was on the one where Vic was, doing her nonsense in week 3 where she was, not going, telling Jed that if he used the veto on Latoya, and just being, running around.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I end up on these podcasts where nothing really makes sense and everything is confusing, but I guess here I am. I don't know. Thank you for letting me be a part of Big Brother history. I appreciate that. Why is it Mondays? Why does it happen on Mondays? I don't.
I was waiting for the veto.
Sunday. Do they give that? Last night they gave them takeout. Maybe that's what did it. I don't know. Use their brains. I don't know. No.
Fuck.
All right. Well, that's about what we have for you here. Anything else, Maggie?
I think we covered it. I don't know what's gonna happen on Thursday. There's a lot of notes that I have that we sort of skipped over, which were basically just me realizing that Tara was going to put up Brittany, and there is just no reason to go over any of that.
I knew that there'd be a lot of ranting in this one, so I tried to keep.
No, you did the right thing completely.
Oh shit.
That's all I have to say about that. What a day.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will of course be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern to update you on what happens here. I think the feeds may be down for the ceremony right now, so they will likely be coming back up at some point. At the very least, we will have some kind of ceremony today at some point. So we will have information on what happens today here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Maybe we'll have a better indication of where Ty is at. Who knows? But later tonight, we will have a recap of tonight's episode where Beth is supposedly a mastermind. That should be fun. And then tomorrow, the stock watch.
Good luck. Never have I ever. I jumped out of the stock watch, honestly, week 2 when I put all my money in Beth and she went down 3 points and I had about $80 to my name. There's just been no coming back from that. But tomorrow's podcast, I can't wait to hear Melissa talk about this. Melissa, I'm pumped. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Who's on with you guys?
Melissa and Jacob Jones.
Oh, Jacob Jones.
Really fun.
Oof.
I can't wait for that one.
That's gonna be interesting.
So we'll see where Jacob is with all of this. All right, so check that out. Of course, Circle coverage coming your way. 4 more episodes are gonna drop on Wednesday, and I'll have recaps for every one of them through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then live on Saturday. You can also find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Taryn Armstrong. Played some Among Us yesterday, and then some Fall Guys as I was reacting to
I'm just gonna fix that. I don't care enough.
That was definitely interesting. And just check all of that out. Maggie, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at MLMorgan_, and I do the Temptation Island podcast recap every week with the amazing Kristen McKinnon, who was on yesterday. It's the season finale this week, and then next week is the reunion, so it's pretty exciting over there. Be sure to check it out.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Oh shit.
See you next time.
Persona! I'm not done. Persona! Right on the
Come on. Oh, they don't have enough? Shit. Alright. There we go, that's the podcast. That's all. Well, concerning everyone's SP is low, I feel like we should switch some people out. I mean, if you wanted to, could you? No, you can't, okay. I just wanted to see if you could swap out Ren, but no. Yeah, he's out of SP, she's out of SP. I might as well just go all out on switching. Let's go that.
Now it's just a climb to the top. Full steam ahead.
Oh, is Morgana's SP super low too? Oh, wrong one. Huh, okay. Maybe because of the healing, right? Oh, she's low too. So really, it doesn't really matter that much. Let's go with Makoto then. Yeah, since we're here. Yeah, should we be going for him? No, let's go in. Still, do we have any bond points? We don't.
My stamina run out soon. This core is Alice on a book? She made the cover of Un-Un? That's a really famous magazine.
A widely recognized symbol of power. Mona's theory is being proven with each turn.
She would have been famous even if she hadn't started doing all this.
Panther.
Then what reason did she have? Does she even have one at all?
Whatever the case, the next core is the last one. It's just a bit west of here, over by Bunkamachi.
Bunkamachi? That's quite the cultural hotspot.
Returning to Shibuya Crossing and using Central Street would probably be the quickest.
Wait, what? Oh, there.
Alright guys, BLM here, back with more
Episode. The first episode I recorded today just got uploaded.
It appears we found something.
Remember how we used to go tearing through palaces together? Good times.
Oh, really? What? They changed their mind on... That's weird. Huh. So, Sony has reversed their decision on PS3 and Vita. They're keeping the store up for them for some reason. But they're still taking down PSP. Again, that's surprising. That really is... Now that, again, it doesn't really affect me much because it's not like I was going to buy many digital stuff for PS3 and especially Vita. But still, interesting.
Once you get past Central Street, you'll be at Bunkamachi.
Bunkamachi is home to a large ballet hall as well.
Ballet? Oh, I got it. Where wealthy people have others park their own vehicles for them.
That would be valid.
Ah, this looks like something for me to get my paws on.
Another one. Okay.
Time to start hacking.
You know what, since we're here, let's just listen to the podcast. Currently I've been. Oh wait, fuck. So as always, podcast just got uploaded. Should I listen to that then?
Crypto.com Visa card. A metal card. Powered by crypto.
Yeah, let's just do that then, I think.
He's on video?
I fucking hate premieres on.
I'm doing well.
No.
Doing well, happy to be here, excited. Feels like it's been a while since I've done a podcast for some reason, even though I do them almost every day.
It does a little bit, doesn't it? Well, I think we recorded all of the other ones in advance a little bit.
Yeah, we've been good at that, but
fine,
usually this
so-
is actually late compared to when we usually record. Like, this is the old time for years. For half a decade, this has been the day of the week and the time of that day that we record the podcast.
Yeah, true.
All right, back in
So this is normal in a lot of ways, but it feels weird now. We don't record on Sunday nights anymore. Well, Sunday nights for me, Sunday midday for you.
Middle of the day on a Sunday, you know, the birds singing outside.
Oh, so this was just yesterday?
It's a nice time, it's a nostalgic time. No, it gets to be going live now.
Oh shit! Yeah, remember? Oh my god, remember that? I forget that we did live podcasts back in the day.
Good old days.
Yeah. Far out.
Classic.
Simpler times, man. Simpler times. Like we actually care. Like, imagine having a podcast together. Then you and I sit there and we talk about like Assassin's Creed lore.
Oh, amazing. Desmond's son is in a comic.
And like we're
Hear about that.
genuinely invested in that conversation. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it's not even like ironically, and then I guess begrudgingly we sort of get into the discussion of it all.
Yeah, it's not having a
It's
laugh
not
or
so
anything.
interested. It's like genuinely like.
Yeah.
This
Excited,
matters
it's
to
like,
me.
yeah,
Like this
really hard.
genuinely matters to my emotions.
Yeah,
And feelings about.
I got you up in the middle of the night so we could make it a special podcast about Desmond's son being found in Syndicate.
Oh my god!
That
I
was the thing
forgot.
we did.
I literally got at like 4 a.m. You woke me up, Tyler. So it's like fucking crack the code's alive.
So dumb.
Get up, Tyler. Get up. There's a hint. Desmond has a son. He's a sage in the Syndicate. I'm getting up. I'm gonna get up. And like, that's a thing we do.
It's so fucking
Amazing.
dumb.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my god. Thank God we're here now and we've grown, we've got better.
God.
Do you know why we've gotten better, James?
I think I do, but I need you to tell me.
It's because of the great people over at patreon.com/as always for just $1 a month. If you like what you're listening to here and you want to hear more, head over there. Patreon.com/as always, $1 a month. You get exclusive access to over 100 episodes of the Clubhouse podcast. That's the best podcast on the internet. We've been having some really great episodes lately. We had a very big emotional episode this past week, which was, you know, the title sort of speaks for itself. And we've been putting out some amazing content over there, plus early access to things like the Dynamite Show. Audio comes out on Tuesdays, as well as that latest skit as its own video has been available all week on Patreon, whereas it's only available right now. Well, actually, it's on my channel. It just released on my channel about 12 hours before this comes out. And then, but it was 2 days early on the Dynamite Show, and then even earlier on Patreon. So lots of reasons to head over to patreon.com/as always. So to thank our Patreon producers, we have Avery Dobbs, Clark 53, Damien, does the name William Miles ring a bell, Ferentino, Flash Paradox, Franco, I was going to say Franco, Jessa Olsen, just put an end to me.
Are we just walking down here? I guess we are.
Robbie Ryan, Hayford,
I'm an
Tristan
idiot.
Weaver, Paul's like 47. Thank you. You Swift Vintage Lads for helping power this podcast. Fucking all of you.
This may be relevant to my
Wait, they changed it back again.
Here we go.
The Patreon list.
Oh wait, they have. They fixed it. I didn't even notice that.
Oh my god,
I
they did
didn't
it.
even notice that. No one knows what you're talking about, by the way.
No one has a fucking clue, but it's incredible. I'm so happy they fixed it. Oh
They
my
fixed
god.
the Patreon. That really bothered me for a while.
Only all battles.
Oh,
Oh, that's
genius.
terrific.
How did I not notice that? I was reading that. It's wild.
I'll take it.
Oh, that's nice.
No one knows. Like everyone's like, what the fuck are they?
We've been having a bloody battle with this fucking Patreon list for a while.
Ah shit, I'm an idiot. That was my
They
fault.
fucked it, and now they fixed it.
No need.
Oh shit, this is like an actual boss.
Yes. Yes. Is there anything else you're happy or pleased about? What's been going on?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
No, I rarely am
I don't-
happy. It's a fleeting feeling.
I realize that. How long after you broke the world record for Assassin's Creed did you realize you were chasing just a dream? And now that it's here, it didn't feel as good as you thought it would feel when you head into a deep depression following the win.
Oh, 30 seconds.
Yeah, right. I thought it would take.
On stream, actually, as a matter of fact. I guess.
Yeah, you sort of realised, like, it felt like a big deal in your head.
Exactly. Yeah. You got it. You understand me. I appreciate it.
Speaking of,
Okay.
Thank you.
becoming the world record holder for the fastest playing Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah, that's good.
It's, who'd have thought? In 2021 of all years, like 14 years after the fucking game came out.
That's wild. I didn't think that I was playing it for the first time.
I'm gonna hold the world record as the best player in this game in the world.
It's crazy. It was quite a fun run though, because early on I got quite far ahead, and then the game crashed and like glitches didn't work, and I got set back, and it was just quite tense for the whole thing. And it was the game crashed like 5 times, which was kind of mental. Luckily, like the crashes happened around like when the game was supposed to be loading, so I was able to quit the game, load it back up really quick, and so I didn't lose a lot of time. And even by the end, when I was like 8 minutes ahead, I was still worried that the game was going to crash any second.
You look tense. You look tense the whole time, even when you had it in the bag.
Yeah, it was really good though. I enjoyed it a lot. I understand why people do it and why people speedrun loads of different games. It's just really fun.
Are you scared of someone breaking your record now?
No, I want someone to break it. Because I'd like to do it again. Because my run wasn't perfect at all by any means. Like I could have saved a lot more time. So it'd be nice for someone to break my record so I can have another go at it and try and get it even better.
Let's go and do that.
But you wouldn't do that unless someone beat you, right?
Probably not. I might try it again at some point just for fun. If in like, I don't know, a few months' time no one's done it, I might give it another crack. Just for the fun of it if I'm doing nothing else. But yeah, I don't know. The guy who held the record before me, he is trying again to do it. I've seen him, he was live while I was practicing, so he's been trying for a little bit now, like a month or so.
So he knew you were coming for it, sort of thing?
Maybe? I don't know. I guess he did.
When did he set the record?
Like 8 months ago, I think.
Oh, so it's actually not even that. It's like a recent thing. It's not like one that's been out for years.
Yeah, because the only other 2 or 3 records on there for console are like 5 years old, 7 years old or something. Whereas this guy's a couple months old, so... and it was the only one that was like a really competitive time as well, because the rest were like pretty easy.
In the 5-hour range.
So this one's like quite a close one, and like even like with my advantage on playing on Series X and everything, I mean I did have a lot of crashes. It was still close, like 8 minutes apart. I mean, it's a lot in terms of a speed run, but I felt like it would be better. I felt like I'd have a better time. So
you know you can do better.
Yeah, and I definitely can. Like there's a bunch of hiccups. So.
Has the game been ruined for you though? Like, and what I mean by that isn't that you don't like the game or anything, but you'll never play Assassin's Creed 1 the same again.
Yeah, well, this was what I was saying when I was doing the run. I was like, I wonder if I'll be able to switch this off or not. And I'm not going to know until I play it again, which I'm going to do for the 15-year anniversary. I'll do a retrospective next year. But I don't know. I think if I give it a while and don't play it, maybe I'll be able to slip back in. But it might even feel like 2 different games to me now. Like, speedrunning AC1 is like a different game than just playing through AC1. Because it's like 2 modes almost. But I'll see.
But you spend so much time speedrunning that it just becomes the way your brain's thinking about the game.
Yeah, I mean,
they already consider that one as on.
At this point.
Yeah, exactly. So you won't even be choosing to do it necessarily. You'll just do it naturally.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't love efficiency? If you know you can glitch through something, you're just gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, the fun thing is, though, like, I remember when I was, because, I mean, both of us have big muscle memory for the Ezio trilogy. When I was,
oh, no, dude, I've been great this stream series, but that last stream, for whatever reason, dude, I couldn't fucking do anything. My parkour was a bit, dude, I was like, what's going on? It's like if it just went, like, had a stroke and forgot how to play the game, and I'm gonna relearn it. Every other stream been fine, but this one I was like just jumping off walls the wrong direction and stuff. I was like, what's wrong with me? And I can easily, you want to blame the game, but I'm like, no, it's me. I don't know why, but I'm just not having it today.
Ridiculous. Oh well.
Yeah, disaster.
But yeah. I mean,
wow, it's the As Always podcast.
Assassin's Creed.
The Ezio trilogy.
Yeah, good games though. I mean, but we like those, and we know those so well.
It's just so funny that no matter how old you and I get, no matter how much we never really think about it, when we get on a podcast, we'll just somehow find a fucking way to talk about it.
Well,
even 7 years after we started doing the show.
That's how it goes. I mean, it's good. We never did a podcast during the Ezio trilogy days, so I guess it's nice to talk about those ones because we started during uni was coming out and everything.
Yeah, but to be fair, I guess we did have a bit of it when the Ezio collection was coming out. Those were nice little days, you know.
Yeah, that was fun.
Before we were hurt.
Yeah, before we were
not before we were hurt. We were already hurt plenty of times. Before we were hurt again. Before we were broken.
Alright, let's go and save again.
It's like this. Yeah, it's just like that guy that's
not what I want to do.
Like wrong fucking girl. There's that really fucking crazy slutty girl. But she's different. She's different. Your friends all telling you, dude. I'm pretty sure I saw her like doing some shit behind the fucking bleachers, and you're like, yo man, you wouldn't do that to me. They fucking do it every time.
AC does do that every time.
That's Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
that's Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. That is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Why?
I don't know. It's good though. Me and George have been we've realised that if we talk about Assassin's Creed for like 30 minutes or so on Horsey and Fox, we can clip it and put on Focus clips and get lots of views.
Dude, I put up one clip from the stream the other day. It's the only video that's in the top like 5 that isn't yours. Like
it's it's got like nearly 10,000 views or something stupid.
And it's from fucking 2 days ago. Yeah. I didn't think it was that funny. I sort of did it in the moment and sort of continued on with the rant a bit. And then someone goes, I was like, I feel like that's a clip, but I don't know if that was a clip when I sort of stopped. And then everyone's like, that's a clip.
Definitely.
Then everyone's posting. Fucking Amar replied to it.
Amar?
Yeah.
What do you say?
The good old days. Go to those.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like,
fuck off.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Good old days, you cunt. You know what I mean? You fucking cunt. You fucking bellend.
Go to a fucking river raid, prick.
No, he does. He got promoted.
I think he's the head of like all Canadian IPs or something.
Yeah.
Wild on the street. We're just sitting there laughing. When was the last time you fucking heard the name Amar Azasia? You know what I mean? Like, what is this, 2017? Do what does that mean?
Like, get out of here.
Yeah, kick rocks outside,
Yeah. Fuck. Focus Clips is doing good though. That one
dude, what a great idea.
Ranking. It's got 18,000 views.
Yeah, I know, I see that.
It's supposed to be one of it.
Yeah. It's crazy. The Clip channel is such a great idea.
Yeah.
It's got 2,500 subscribers. People just want to see clips of us, and the videos all seem to get views. Like, it's got a really active subscriber base.
Yeah.
It's clips of the future too, and we're investing in it now, and I think it's great. At first, I wasn't resistant to it. I just was like not sure what I could contribute to it. But things have just sort of been actually coming up, and I've been enjoying sort of just putting up a clip here and there. So I feel like I'm on board a bit more now.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. There's lots of clips. It's an active channel. People really enjoy it. We kind of just throw out whatever we want. Just grow, the subscriber base. And, it's cool.
Yeah, and it's even like
a back pocket. That's what you like, a little bit of
You're right, and it's just this thing on like. There's a segment on the timeline show that I'm like, well, it's not going to be on a clip on my channel, and it's just sort of a tail end thing in the show, but it's worthy enough of being clipped out because it's funny, and I sort of want to be able to, even myself, it's almost for myself, to be honest, the clip channel, because I want to be able to look back on that moment, rather than, you always go to those old videos, you're like, oh, remember that happened in that video? Or that stream, whatever, and you're trying to go find it, and it takes you fucking ages on a podcast. Like, no, we've got it on the clip channel. There's the actual clip. You know what I mean? That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
when I think of you being a gay nonce on Clubhouse, it's one of my favourite Clubhouse moments of the year. And that was this year. That might be like top moment of the year when James a gay nonce. But that's clipped on the clip channel. Like that, I love that I can find that whenever I think of it. It's there for me to enjoy that. Yeah, it's a great thumbnail. Like the first clip I put on there was Leonardo da Vinci's greatest invention. It was just David saying, that Leonardo da Vinci invented homosexuality. It's a fucking amazing clip. I love that clip. Eddie called me on
25
stream,
minutes.
like, yeah, this is fun. I'm just like, this is cool. I can see why you and Ethan were straight onto it, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's really good fun. And I know as well, like, when I'm doing something stupid on stream, I'll know it's a clip. I'll be like, that is a clip. I know I'm doing a clip right now. And so I play it a bit more. Like, when I was going through all the new abilities that were added in the River Raids DLC, and I saw one of them was called Assassin Slide, immediately I was like, right, that's it, this is a clip. I know this is going to be a clip.
It's a great clip too.
The gate is closed
that's good fun.
the others.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
Reach the keep.
Yeah, good channel, subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah. And we just hit 4,000 subscribers on the 4 Pillars Network.
Oh, nice.
So that's cool. That's really good. That's fucking sick. I feel like we'll have like 10,000 subs by the end of the year. That'd be amazing.
That'd be good. That's a good goal to shoot for.
Yeah. I put out my first skit this week, James.
Oh, yeah. That's fucking funny.
So yeah, do you like that?
Yeah, that was really fucking funny. I don't know what it was about it that was so... It's like the timing and delivery of it all. It just... I don't know, it fucking got me. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it came together really well. Like, we had the idea because I was making a character on Red Dead Online because we talked about doing it on, like, 4 Pillars Network as like a 4 Pillars Plays type series or video.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking David, like, hey man, like, what sort of thing do you think? I actually was asking him these sorts of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, I don't know, what do you reckon about this? And I was like, imagine...
Yeah, fuck it.
I don't know, we just sort of came up with the idea from that. I don't even know who said it or what was said or which moment was like, oh, this is
I might have been a bit too cocky here.
I think David goes, what if it's like me hitting on you, like, it's like over time? I'm like, this is fucking hilarious.
Oh, shit.
And then we just literally improvised it. We did one run through and just had 2 cameras going at once. And
yeah, this was so bad.
Come up with those ideas that you saw. And we hit record, but we didn't use a single take from it. It was just us
we got
getting our laughter out of our system. Like when David says like a right peach and shit like that, like I was pissing myself laughing. Like my favorite moment in the whole skit is
wait, what?
when I go, this is the last thing I need to help with, and David goes, like that, like really made me uncomfortable. And he did it so impromptu out of nowhere. We didn't script it or anything, and we were just laughing for ages. So then we just did a second run and got the whole...
Oh, is she the only one alive?
But there's a lot of laughing.
Oh, shit.
There was a lot of time, like, editing and picking, like, what needed to be there, what needed to be cut. It was fun, man. I loved it. I want to do more of those.
Yeah,
but skits are the best. Skits are the best. Like, when I come over to the UK next, we need to do more of them.
Yeah, we should just, a bunch of cool skits. Just, like, dumb shit. I feel like those are the best. Like, when you see a skit on YouTube, it's like, I don't know, like a minute and a half long. It's just, like, this just dumb concept. It's just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit. It's good.
Yeah, and that's what the, like, 4 Pillars Assemble trailer sort of was. But to do other ones is really cool. Just in using all the memes.
Yeah, we're so fucked.
Throughout Kennedy, there's a lot that you can sort of actually play out in person. Sort of like
oh no.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the first time I've died.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh man. Yeah, fucking great. Well, you should probably go to the podcast. Let's say, what have we got? Oh yeah, I've wanted to ask you about this.
Okay.
People have been really down on Sony this week, and then the other people have been very defensive of Sony. What's your feelings now with that Jason Schreier article that came out from Bloomberg? I talked about it a bit on the Timeline show about what I think about it, but I haven't heard you talk about it. What do you think of what's going on with Sony at the moment?
Well, I haven't read it, so I don't actually know what's going on. All I've seen is people saying that Sony is like, I don't know, they're focusing, they're sort of, I don't know, they're putting all of their focus on these big, huge games, like these big, you know the kind of games they fucking make. And so you've got these, smaller games or smaller studios or other, endeavors they could focus on that are being sidelined or thrown away or cancelled or whatever, and people aren't happy about it. That's what I'm getting from it. I don't know if that's what's happening.
Yeah, sort of is. It's
Okay,
what it is.
what
But it's
was-
also
what was
like
the
just
art
their
collecting
focus on.
about?
Well, it's more about this one team that has worked with Sony for a long time, and they sort of do the polish offs of games like God of War or like The Last of Us Part 2. They're like an arts studio, and they've sort of just been like the support team. And they wanted to take a lead on a game. But in the end, that game got turned into, oh no, you're going to be doing an Uncharted remake. And they're like, oh no, it's a bit too old. It'll take way more work. You're going to do a Last of Us 1 remake. And I was just talking about that team and how they really wanted, creative control and to be able to do their own thing. And they slowly just sort of once again became Naughty Dog staff were coming in, and then more Naughty Dog staff, and over time it eventually just felt like it was Naughty Dog and running it, and this team was just the sideline team again, rather than them taking the lead, or even making their own IP, so that's sort of like that back end of thing, and their focus on those studios that they trust, and then no one else can really do what they want.
Right.
What's that?
And looking back at the team that made Days Gone, they pitched a sequel, and then they're like, no, but you can help make an Uncharted game with Naughty Dog. And they're like, what the fuck? And then, so they started working on the new Uncharted, apparently, but then lots of their leadership left, and their new leadership asked to be taken off the project, so apparently they're now working on a new IP, so their own original game.
Right, yeah. Okay, that gives a bit more context. So, I think, I agree, Sony, I always champion them for being the ones that let their studios do what they want. They give the creative control to people who want to create art, and I think that benefits them greatly when you look at games like Uncharted, The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, like whatever it might be, these God of War, these kinds of games that are, some of the best in the industry. At the end of the day, they come from not corporate greed, but the people that understand the art form wanting to create something memorable and something
and next time we get to a save point.
And so I think it's strange that they would.
Hey, there.
I mean, like I said on Twitter, like with regards to like a Last of Us remake, it's not like if it just popped up and came out, it's not something where I'd be like, oh, what the fuck is this? I'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool seeing a game that I love, but it looks incredible. But the idea that we're getting that instead of something that this studio wanted to make and we're passionate about, I'm not a huge fan of. I would rather see that new thing from a studio that wants to make it than a remake to The Last of Us. And so I think Sony maybe needs to look what they're doing a bit and like look at how they got to where they are and continue that way rather than
cruise. They're trying to get complacent and cruise on what they're like, trying to spend the least amount of money to make the most amount of money. They feel like they've already done the hard work. It's like, no. That's what Microsoft thought. That's what they thought. And then look what happened.
Where's the save point?
And now you're doing the same thing, you're repeating fucking history, but that's the cycle of things, hey. I was on Team Xbox, and then I jumped after last generation to Sony because I thought they could do no wrong, and now we're in this position where it's like, man,
I think we'll actually
a couple of wins recently, and here's Sony with some big fuck-ups. All of a sudden, the momentum's shifting, James.
It's going to be interesting to see where things go.
Because we should be able to fully heal,
It's a shame to see things like Days Gone ends up, not getting a sequel now because Sony don't deem it, financially beneficial to them to pursue.
Yeah.
And Days Gone was it wasn't the best game ever by any means, but I really, really liked it, and it would have been nice to see that.
Yeah, so they're really so it's again. This is obviously completely different from.
They set up a sequel.
No, actually, we have.
It felt like it would go somewhere, and Sony just said, "Nah, we're going to focus on, franchises we already have, and making remakes of those rather than allowing how do they forget? Look at Uncharted 1. It's hardly a game changer by any means, but without Uncharted 1, you wouldn't have Uncharted 4. So
or 2 even at the time.
Exactly, yeah, for sure.
Because Uncharted 2 was really blew everyone away.
Yeah, and if you don't give these studios a chance to do something more,
make mistakes,
Yeah, Days Gone wasn't the best game ever, but they could make something great with it. And I think the same thing very well could have happened with Ghost of Tsushima, because Ghost of Tsushima also isn't the best game ever or anything. It's not even the best open world game ever.
It's really good though, hey?
But it's fantastic.
Look, Ghost of Tsushima,
it's very good,
I already have nostalgia for it, man, like being in that world.
See, I think
the
it's
music,
just
the soundtrack was amazing.
hugely overrated, to be honest. I think it's a great game, but like I feel like it's just.
But it was charming, man. Like, it's not even about, like, saying it's some great, amazing game. I just thought it was just a really nice, charming game.
I think
really lovely, atmospheric game.
I think as well, like, I have a big issue with the side content, because I feel like that dragged out my experience and made it worse.
I just played the main story.
So I have that there too, where I'm just like, I did a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of, like, bullshit in this game. But that's stuff that could be improved in the sequel, which they will do. Because it did so well, and like partly why it did so well is also because The Last of Us Part 2 did so well, was so controversial, that people latched onto what's the next PS4 exclusive. This is how you do an epic game, and like it got way.
Well, I mean, no, just
like,
you and I both
ranked than it
acknowledge
should
that
have
The
done.
Last of Us Part 2 was way better than Ghost of Tsushima. I think we both agree with that.
Yeah, of course, easily.
It wasn't your game of the year, Final Fantasy was, but.
Yeah, but it would have been. It would have been.
Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy's. I mean, I haven't finished Final Fantasy 7 yet. I'm right near the end though now. I think I'm on chapter 15 or 16.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, you've gone into like the end of the game stuff, like you finished.
No, I'm right outside. I'm right outside that.
Are you sure?
I'm about to.
Well.
Like,
Are you sure?
You got a bit left. I got probably like 10 hours.
Holy shit, that's a lot of games.
I did that in one stream. It was like 9.5 hours, I think, from climbing the side of that.
So let's go back in here, and then we'll go back to where we were, and then we'll save when we
That's
won.
a lot, man. It's a lot of game.
There's a lot that happens.
Yeah.
There's a lot that happens. It's exciting.
Okay, is that where the fourth ward is? Is that where that comes from?
Yeah. It is.
I don't know what that is still. After all this time, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you won't. You'll never get it. George didn't get it either, because it doesn't make sense, and it's a stupid meme.
Wait. No, so it is like just a stupid meme, but it's not
It's
like,
a dumb
it's like
meme.
some difficult part of the game. There's like the
I mean, it is
fourth
kind of. It's like a dungeon crawl when you go through the wards, which is pretty cool. There's like a bunch of little mini
Is it though?
sections of like bosses and fighting. It's a really good bit actually. I like it a lot. But it was just this character says the fourth ward a couple times, and then I pointed it out.
I'll
And
just
was
add
like,
this.
why are you so obsessed with the fourth ward? And then, like, for the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes in chat, everyone was just saying it and saying the fourth ward. And I coming up with these dumb memes about why this character was obsessed with the fourth ward. And then he said it again, and I just fucking lost it.
But yeah, we'll
It
end
had
here.
become this
Next
stupid
episode,
meme.
we'll continue on.
But it's not actually that funny in reality.